Hi everybody, Pierre from Reception Academy. Today we are going to correct the exercise 18 from our home study guide.
Please note, this tutorial video has been designed for students taking the Opera PMS home study course. If you don't have already access to the software, you could find more information about the course on our website. I have added the course link to the video description below, and you could get Opera PMS installed and tag along. You just have to click on Book Now.
For this exercise, I have created a reservation under the name of John Doe. It is a reservation for 5 nights for 1 adult with a rate inclusive of breakfast. Guest wants a universal adapter in the room. It was an item inventory. Click on the drop-down menu. Select New. From your list, select Universal Adapter, which is the last one. You do not need to change any information because it is for the full stay. Then press OK. Click OK to close your item inventory window and click Save on your reservation. The system will prompt you with a question about creating a trace due to the item inventory. Say yes, and then confirm the details, and once you are done, click on OK and save. Add guest address details to the reservation. As usual, go to your profile ellipsis, just here, and type in the guest address with capitalized words, meaning that the first letter of each word is a capital letter. Once you're happy with all those details, you just have to click on OK and save. Create and attach a company name to the reservation. So what you wanted to do, you wanted to go to the company field, type in the name of the company, Reception Academy, in my case, then press Tab. The system will give you a list of the company. The one which is matching should be this one, 10 white row. If you double click on it, you will open the profile. So you see that the company that I created myself, so it's the correct one. You should always ensure that you've got the minimum details, so 10 white row, none done, and the postcode. So the address, each word should start with a capital letter as usual, and you should have the minimum contact details of the company for your sales and marketing team to be able to get in touch with them. Please ensure those details are the one of the company, so the generic one, not a particular individual from that company. So now I click on OK. Just before that, I press close. If you didn't find any result, you should have clicked search and then new will have been open. Yeah? So now I select my line and I click on OK. The last thing you wanted to do is update the market and ensure that it is not on leisure but on business, which is corporate. And then once you're done, you just have to click save. Your guest would like to check in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You wanted to go to arrival time and type in 3 o'clock. And you don't need to put early arrival or late arrival because 3 o'clock is the standard check-in time. Then you just have to click save. Guest requested 6 extra pillows and an extra duvet in the room. So what you wanted to do is inform housekeeping about it. And the best way was with a trace. Click on Options, select Traces, click on New, select the department Housekeeping. If you know the code, you can just type it in. That was for today because your guest is arriving today. And in trace text, you type in the message. Please arrange 6 extra pillows and an extra duvet for the guest. Click on OK, press Close on your Traces window, close your options, and save. Guest always wants a room near the elevator and away from the fire exit. So you have to go to Features, and you have to select Away from Fire Exit, and a room near the elevator, which is NL, just like so. Ensure that you put crosses, press OK. The system prompts you with a question if you want to attach it to the profile, because it is for every stay. Say yes, and save. Guest has a breakfast meeting with a colleague in the restaurant on the second day of the stay. If Mr. Eddie Smith arrives, please direct him to the restaurant. So here, because you knew the fact that he will be in the restaurant for a certain period of time, which is the time of the breakfast, we should have created a locator. To do so, click on Options, Locator. Breakfast starts from 7 o'clock and finishes at 10:30 in our hotel. Now, the begin date is not today, but is the following day. So if you do +1 and press Tab, the system will increase the date of the locator by 1 day. Then you wanted to write the message, which is guest has a breakfast meeting with a colleague in the restaurant on the second day of the stay. If Mr. Eddie Smith arrives, please direct him to the restaurant. Once you are happy with all those details, you just need to click on OK. Close your locator and close your options window. Save. Guest is a non-smoker and does not want to be given a smoking room. He made a serious complaint the last time he was given a smoking room. So you had different things to do here. First, you wanted to record it to the profile, so as a profile note. Let's go to the profile ellipsis, click on Options, select Notes. The room allocation will be a reception note, so past complaints, and here you want to write down the message. So guys made a serious complaint about receiving a non-smoking room. Please always allocate a non-smoking room. Then you click on OK. You press Close on your Notes window. You press OK on your profile. And you are back to your reservation. The second thing you wanted to do is you wanted to put a non-smoking preferences for every step. So go to Preferences. Select the Smoking tab. Select Non-Smoking Room. Press OK. System asks you if you want to attach it to the profile. Here you say yes. The next thing is, because it was a past complaint, you should record it in a color. So you need to select the red color, which is for previous complaint. You need to select the red color, which is for previous complaints. Then you want to press save. Now, in addition to that, what you would like to do as well is to get a reminder for the reception team to mention that we took on board the guest feedback during the last stay. So for that, you want to create a reminder, an alert. So to do so, you click on Options, Alerts. You want to go to Code, you select PCP for previous complaints, select Checkin, and here you want to write down the message. Guest made a serious complaint about receiving a smoking room during his last stay. Thanks the guest for his feedback and ensure him that he has been allocated a non-smoking room. So here what happened is, during the check-in, this message will pop up, the receptionist will read it, and will be able to thank the guest about him informing us that he had an issue and coming back to the hotel to give us a second chance. So just click on OK, press Close, close your options, and save. Prior to checking the guest, as the room need to be prepared in advance because your guest is checking in today, you will need to assign the room and ensure that it doesn't get changed. So I will go to my room. I will remove, I don't have any results as a room away from the emergency and next to the lift. So I will remove next away from the emergency. And I click search. And here we've got one result, I select it. And then in comments, I will put a star, DNM for do not move, which means do not change the room number, past complaint, PCP, and then I will put also my adapter, which is UI, and finally, adapter is facultative, you don't really have to put it. And housekeeping setup because of the bathrobes and the 6 extra pillows. Press save. The next task is now to check in my guest. I will accelerate the process and I will see you in cashiering billing. As usual, I will post all the items into the bill. Then I will change the number of night to 0. I will use the early departure technique because it's quicker. I will then do the routing and move the items to the relevant window. And finally, I will finish it with the adjustments. So let's start with the postings. So first, your guest had the dinner food in the bar for £22. So let's select food, 22, and then I press enter. Then he had drinks with the food, so bar again, press tab, select dinner beverage, £7. And then he had an internet voucher for 60 minutes, so internet, 60 minutes, and that would have been for £7.50. Then he had the financial items, so if you type news, press tab, yes to articles, select the Financial Times, which is here, and move on to the list. Then your guest add 2 Cokes at 250 each, 2 orange juices, 250 each, and a chocolate bar. So, what I will do is I will post it as minibar, say yes to articles, and show that you select your Coca-Cola first, 2, and then you start again. This time orange juice, 2, and one last time for the chocolate bar. Now once you are done with your minibar, you can carry on the guest at the dinner in the restaurant this time. So restaurant, dinner food, which was £45, and restaurant dinner beverage, which was £23. Then I will change the number of night after. Restaurant lunch food, so lunch food for £12. Then our guest went to the spa for £78, and it was a massage. Then breakfast food for £20. So for this one, as you remember, the breakfast is inclusive in the rate, as we can see, but our guest had Eddie Smith coming over for breakfast, so most likely that is breakfast. We need to specify in a reference that it was an extra breakfast. So restaurant breakfast food, £20. Visitor breakfast. Or you could put extra breakfast, I mean, just to be sure that when we see it, that it is not the breakfast of the guest, but it was an additional one. So then I press enter. My guest wants to buy an adapter from the hotel, so that was miscellaneous, £10. And here we write down adapter. And the last posting was for a taxi, I believe so. That was a taxi to Heathrow, so paid out £80. Taxi. Right, once you were done, you click post. The system will ask you how many copies. You should say yes because you are taking some money out of your float to give it to the concierge who will pay for the taxi. I say close, and I close my posting. And here you will see all the charges that we have added to the bill appearing on the guest folio. So then I had to change the number of nights to 0 in order to pause the room rate. I will do it with early departure, so I click settlement, early departure, I press OK. The system prompts me that the room rate has been posted with the taxes. I say OK, and I close my payment window. And here you see the system change the number of nights to 0, so I'm having my date of departure today. The system is now due out, the room rate has been charged, and I've got the checkout button. Guest wants the room rate and all food items within £50 on a separate invoice under the company name. So I had to first make a routing, options, routing, select window at top of the form, click on the drop down menu. Because you attach your company, it's quicker, you can select it straight away. Press OK. Close your routing panel. Close your routing window. Say no to refresh folios. Close your options window. Then perform a right click and select new window. You want it to drag and drop the room rate, and then you want it to transfer £50 of food in total. Enough food for £45, and we are missing £5. So what you could do is you could take any other food item, and you will have to split it to get £5 out of it. So let's take, for example, the lunch food. Add across, perform a right click, select split transaction. You needed £5 out of 12. So type 5 and press OK. The system will have split your £12 into £5 and £7. Select the £5, drag and drop to window 2. Your guests at 10% discount on beverages. So here what you wanted to do is select all the beverage items. So your dinner beverage, your bar beverage, and you wanted to select your 2 mini bars, which are £5. That's 2 Coca-Cola and 2 orange juice. So once you've selected all your items, you wanted to perform a right click, select adjust transaction, and select the top one, which is adjust by selected posting. Click on OK. Reason code is a special summer promotion, so let's go for promotional discount. 10%, so type in 10. And in reason text, you write down the reason. So special summer promotion, 10% discount on beverages. Once you are happy, press OK. The system will have adjusted for charges. And you can see now your minuses are on the gas bill. Because there is still 90% to pay, the discount will remain on the folio number 1. In a similar way, we need to apply on spa 15% discount. So I select my spa, perform a right click, select adjust transaction, adjust by selected posting again. The same reason, the promotional discount, this time is 15%. And then you type in your reason. Special summer promotion, 50% discount on spa. Press OK. The system has adjusted one charge. Click OK. And you can see the discount of the spa on the main bill. This brings an end to the correction of the exercise number 18. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.